Hi guys, the Benidorm Enthusiast here, and today we're going to be taking you on an underwater adventure as we go snorkelling. Now when you think of snorkelling spots, Benidorm is probably not the first place that springs to mind, but I tell you what, I've done snorkelling in some incredible places around the world, and Benidorm is actually one of the best spots for seeing underwater life. And right here at the end of Levante is fantastic for it. And recently we did a video where we took you out in the inflatable canoe, and on that video we went around from here to the little coves that are around the other end of the Rincon de Loix. That's a great spot for snorkelling, but you don't have to go that far. You can get in the water from the Levante Beach and swim not too far, and you will see lots of sights underwater, and I'm hoping that we're going to see a lot today and share those with you. As you can see, the Levante Beach is absolutely heaving right now, and it's going to stay that way for the next few months. So you do need to come away from the people a little bit, otherwise all you're going to see underwater is bums and legs. But at this end, the Rincon de Loix end, there's a big stretch from the end of Levante. Follow the rocks round and you've got loads of space away from people. You'll see a fair few people out there already with snorkels on, so I'm going to be getting in a minute to join them. It's also absolutely scorching in Benidorm right now. One of the hottest days of the year so far, 35 degrees, that's shade temperatures. It's going to be well into the 40s in the sun, so the best way to combat the heat for me is to get in the sea, although it's not even that much cooler in the sea right now either. It kind of felt like a warm bath when I went in the other day, but it is better than staying out and scorching and sweating in these high humid temperatures. Now after that recent video I did where we took you out in the canoe and went round the corner for some snorkeling, I was actually sent a brand new full face snorkel mask from G2 Rise. So I'm excited to show you this in action today, and thank you to G2 Rise for sponsoring the video. There were also a fair few comments from you guys on that last video asking about how these full face snorkel masks actually work. Well, for me, these really enhance the snorkeling experience when comparing them to traditional snorkels. Why? Well, you can breathe through both your nose and your mouth, so it's a more natural way of breathing underwater. You don't really need to think about controlling your breathing like you do with a traditional separate mask and snorkel. And also, you haven't got that big thing, that big chunky part of the snorkel in your mouth, because that can be pretty off-putting as well. So for me, these are a much more better idea than the traditional snorkel sets. And one thing I really like about this one in particular, which I can see straight away is an upgrade on my previous one, is that the snorkel part folds down and then it's got an airtight seal when you pin it back up, so it's much more compact and easier to carry around. So let's get in there, let's show you how this works and see what delights we have waiting for us underneath the waves on Levante Beach, Benidorm. So I've hardly had to go very far at all. I'm only about 10-15 metres away from the shore, and already there's loads of little fishes around under these rocks at the end of Levante. You really don't need to go far at all. I'm going to go a bit further up, but do remember as well that these rocks can be very sharp, so I also recommend that you get yourself some sea shoes to avoid you stubbing your toe or getting any cuts on your feet. The water also stays pretty shallow at this end. That's me stood up to about chest height now, so you're not out of your depth. If you are a beginner at snorkeling, or it's one of your first times, then you know, you can still touch the floor. You're not going to be panicking that you've gone too deep. You can go deeper, of course, if you are a bit more confident. And I'm going to test this out doing a underwater dive as well, because it's got these little valves in the top that are supposed to stop the water getting into the mask, even if you do go right the way under. So I'm going to give that a go now. Yeah, nothing. No leakages. And no fog either. It's not steaming up like my old mask used to. Very impressed with this so far. Plenty to see without venturing too far, as long as you sort of stick to the rocks up this edge of Levante. Some quite big ones, lots of little tiddlers, but there's a few big ones out there too. You've got to have good eyes there, because they do camouflage really, really well with the surroundings of the fish. I think that the closer to the rocks that stay, the more that you see fish like to hide in and out, go underneath the rocks. They feed off the algae and stuff that's on the rocks as well. Also, when you are snorkeling around here, you don't really need to swim so much. You can just kind of float across the top of the water, just kind of hover over the fish so you don't scare them so much, and watch them going about their business really. And be careful with your knees as well, because if you are close to the rocks, then you may bang your knees, and those rocks can be pretty sharp. Really impressed with this G2 Rise mask as well. No leakages, no fogging up. It definitely is an upgrade on my previous mask. To get yourselves on the website now, following the link in the description, and you can get 15% off everything on the G2 Rise website with our discount code, which is elusive. So whether you're a beginner or whether you're looking to step up your snorkeling game, get on the website and get yourselves one of these full face masks. I think I am going to call it a day from here now, though, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, watching us do something a little bit different today. You know, if you're looking for a bit of action and a bit of adventure on your holidays in Benidorm, have a go at snorkeling. It's great fun. It's one of my favourite summer hobbies, so I will be doing a lot more of it over summer. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy this video. I'm sure we'll be taking the canoe out again soon as well. I really want to try snorkeling around Benidorm's second island. Did you know Benidorm has a second island? Yes, it does. So we will probably take you out in the inflatable canoe on a video soon, and see what the snorkeling is like around there. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future videos, and also check us out on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.